Welcome to CND in Minutes. I'm Jan Arnold, co-founder of CND, and I'm thrilled to introduce you to our latest innovation called CND Additives. Additives are 3 luxurious pure pigments, 4 high-dimension pigments effects, and 3 pure effects that can be added to any CND coating system, from sculpting powder and gel to CND shellac, for fashion-forward nail styles pumped up with color and dimensional texture. The easiest way to use CND additives is straight out of the jar, burnished into the one and only CND shellac power polish. This look is called Gilded Halo, and it is only one of hundreds of looks you can try using additives with shellac. We've already prepared and cleansed the nail, applied and cured CND shellac base coat, and 2 layers of shellac color coat in cocoa. For the design, dip the tip of a dry oval brush into antique bronze additive and lightly feather it around the perimeter of the nail. The bronze additive will adhere to the tacky layer of shellac. Be sure to burnish the additive into shellac to soften the rim all the way around the color layer. Then, apply shellac top coat to seal and protect the design, and cure for 2 full minutes in the CND UV lamp. Remove the top film with 99% isopropyl alcohol and a lint-free pad to reveal a bronzy, tonal look with a hint of shimmer. It's that easy. For our next look, Groovy, additives are added to Brisa gel to create a bright tie-dye effect that incorporates all the colors of the rainbow. We've already created a gel enhancement using clear Brisa sculpting gel and finished it with the 180 side of the Blizzard file. Now apply 2 layers of pure white Brisa paint over the entire nail, curing each for 2 minutes in the CND UV lamp to create a high shine, clean white background. Now mix additives into Brisa sculpting gel to create the colors needed. To maintain the integrity of the enhancement, never mix more than 30% additive to any gel blend. To create a super bright yellow gel, simply mix 3 parts Brisa Gloss, 1 part pure white Brisa paint, and 1 part yellow additive in a mixing tray. Gently stir together using a spatula or an orange wood stick until thoroughly mixed. Use a slow, steady motion to avoid creating bubbles. For a hot pink, mix 3 parts Brisa Gloss, 1/2 part pure white Brisa paint, and 1 part Haute Pink additive into a mixing tray and stir together. And for an electric blue, mix together 3 parts Brisa Gloss, 1/2 part pure white Brisa paint, and 1 part cerulean blue additive, and mix together. The trick to this free-form look is using a gel oval brush with a light touch. Start with the electric blue and float the gel from side to side to create the design. Add small details to the side of the nail. Lock for 10 seconds. Thoroughly clean the brush on a lint-free pad lightly moistened with Scrub Fresh. Then continue with the hot pink gel with the same side-to-side floating technique, overlapping a portion of the blue to create a unique purple hue. Add small details to the sides of the nail once again and lock for 10 seconds in the CND UV lamp. After cleaning the brush, finish the color blend with the yellow gel, overlapping the pink to make a warm orange hue. And finally, add small details to the sides of the nail. Cure the design for 2 minutes in the CND UV lamp. Seal the Brisa Gloss and cure for a final 2 minutes. Remove the top film with Scrub Fresh and a lint-free pad to reveal the shine. It's simple yet expressive and fun. You can use this technique with any color palette to create bold statements or try it with softened tones for more subtle design. Our next look, appropriately called Tiara, demonstrates how to encase custom colored designs in a Retention Plus liquid and powder enhancement. We've already applied and refined a thin base layer of Retention Plus sculpting powder to the entire nail. To create the bright pink, add 6 parts Retention Plus Intense Pink Sculpting Powder with 1/2 part Haute Pink Additive in a mixing jar. Cap the jar and shake thoroughly to mix the blend. As you can see, the pigment blends easily and beautifully with the powder. For sheer pink, add 8 parts Retention Plus Clear Sculpting Powder with 1/8 part Haute Pink Additive. Now we're ready for the fun part. Apply the sheer pink powder to zones 2 and 3 to begin building the enhancement and creating the smile line. Using the bright pink powder, place 1 medium dot in the center of zone 1. Press the bead flat while using your brush to refine the edges into a circle. Create smaller dots along the smile line. Ice the extension edge with bright pink, wiping your brush dry to refine the edge as necessary. Use Retention Plus Clear Sculpting Powder to encase Zone 1. Smooth the enhancement with the 180 side of the hotshot file without disturbing the design. Cleanse with Scrub Fresh and then seal with Brisa Gloss. Cure for 2 minutes. Remove the top film with Scrub Fresh and a lint-free pad to reveal the shine. As you can see, this is a unique but very wearable design. Now that you've seen some basic design ideas, we'll show you some more advanced artistic ideas designed to inspire your creative side. Of course, we encourage you to go wild and play with these additives to create your own color and fabulous designs. This next look, Cobalt Glass, is a bold and sophisticated design for a dramatic statement for the Retention Plus liquid and powder girl who knows no boundaries. We've already applied and refined a base layer of Retention Plus clear sculpting powder over the entire nail. Before we begin, we'll create our custom colors for the design. Start by creating black powder by adding 3 parts Retention Plus clear sculpting powder with 1 part black additive. When mixing darker colors, use a mortar and pestle to thoroughly blend the pigment. To create the opalescent blue, add 4 parts Retention Plus clear sculpting powder, 1/2 part cerulean blue additive, and 1/2 part spectrum shimmer additive. And shake thoroughly to blend together. Wow, look at how vibrant this color is. Start the design by applying black around the perimeter of the nail in small, medium wet beads to create a tiny artistic frame around the entire nail. Be sure to tighten your tiny free margin for the very best effect. Refine this frame by gently pressing a clean brush against it. You'll end up with a small ledge that will be filled in with our next step. Apply a bead of opalescent blue to zone 2. Press and smooth from side to side and ease it into zone 1. Then apply a bead to zone 3 and smooth it over the entire nail. Add small beads as needed to refine the shape. Smooth the enhancement with the 180 side of the hotshot file without disturbing the design. Cleanse with Scrub Fresh, and then seal with Brisa Gloss. Cure for 2 minutes in the CND UV lamp. Remove the top film with Scrub Fresh and a lint-free pad to reveal the shine. Bold and dramatic with dazzling sparkle, this design really makes a statement. Nail art has now become wearable nail fashion. Offer your clients the option of creating a custom color effect for a knockout, one-of-a-kind look. This next design, called Python, is earthy and textural with a little wild side. It's created by embedding a pattern into the enhancement and then using additives to bring out the impression. We've already applied and refined an ultra-thin liquid and powder enhancement to the nail. Now apply a second thin layer of Retention Plus Clear Sculpting Powder over the enhancement and allow it to set for 30 seconds. Then press netting into the partially set surface of the enhancement. Wait 3 to 5 seconds and gently pull the netting from the nail, leaving the Python pattern behind. Press the pattern down with your brush and allow to set. To illuminate the Python pattern, we'll be creating diluted beads of powder and pigment. To do this, create a tiny bead of Retention Plus Clear Sculpting Powder and dip it into the black pigment. Then blend the bead and additive with your brush on a plastic back pad. Place the bead on the Python pattern in Zone 3. Press the bead so that it seeps into the cracks of the pattern. Repeat this process in dark green by double dipping the tiny clear bead first into the medium green and then into the black pigment. Blend and apply over the Python pattern, allowing it to seep into the cracks in Zone 2. Lightly feather into the black layer in Zone 3. Repeat the process again with Antique Bronze Additive to Zone 1 to complete the look. Seal the design with a very thin layer of Retention Plus Clear Sculpting Powder and buff to a high shine. Sleek, subtle, and a little wild, this animal print will be the only accessory your client needs for that special look. This final design, called Cosmic Grid, uses embossing techniques to create a raised and 3D look over an enhancement. We've already created and refined the enhancement using Brisa Gel. Apply Brisa Gloss to seal the enhancement and cure for 2 minutes. Do not remove the sticky, uncured layer. Before we begin, we'll create our custom colors for the design in multiple shades of gray by mixing additives with Brisa Gel. For our first color, Sheer Sparkle, place 3 parts Brisa Gloss and 1 part Green Gold Sparkle additive into a mixing tray and stir. To create a sheer gray pearl shade, mix together 3 parts Brisa Gloss, 1/4 black additive, and 1 part titanium pearl additive. To create black, mix together 3 parts Brisa Gloss and 1 part black additive. Apply a thin layer of Sheer Sparkle Gel to the entire nail. Lock for 10 seconds. Apply sheer gray pearl to the right third of the nail. Then cure for 2 minutes. Apply the black gel to half of the tip in a sharp geometric shape. Lock for 10 seconds. Use a gel oval brush and Brisa white sculpting gel to apply a clean white grid to the nail. Refine the design as needed. Lock each line of the grid pattern as you create them. Cure the entire design for 2 minutes. Seal the design with a thin layer of Cobalt Glass and cure for a final 2 minutes. Remove the top film with Scrub Fresh and a lint-free pad to reveal the shine. This effect looks and feels like the nails have been embossed with a 3D grid. Using additives to create a color-tinted background makes the embossed design visually come to life. These extraordinary designs offer a new breed of nail artistry that will empower your creativity and delight your clients. Adding artistic embellishments to your enhancement services also adds to your bottom line. Make sure you charge more for this customized service. I hope you are inspired to come up with your own designs. Whatever you can see in your mind's eye may now be created on your client's nails with CND Additives. Until next time, I wish you inspired artistry. Thanks for joining me.